Left side, front row.
Sasha, we expected goals to be hard to come by in the series, just given how defensive both teams are. What allowed you guys to break through tonight, particularly on special teams?
Yeah, we wanted to be ready for this game. We know how hard they play here in this building, especially. So we wanted to be ready for this game, and I think obviously we got rewarded there early on. So it was a good start by us, and I think overall it was a good game.
Left side, Jordan.
Yeah, Sam, basically similar vein, just on your power play, what were you guys seeing? And just to be able to score, you guys scored twice on the power play against them. They only gave up, I think, 2 power plays all playoffs so far. Just what confidence does that give you guys as you guys move forward?
Yeah, it's good. We felt we were moving the puck well. I think we did a good job of spreading the zone and lots of puck movement, changing sides, and just getting traffic to the net and throwing pucks to the net. And was able to, we were able to find a couple tonight. So that's definitely big for our power play confidence. And we had a good special teams tonight.
Right side, third row.
This is for either one of you. You know, the more you guys go along in these playoffs the last couple of years, you keep winning. Does winning breed winning? Like, the more you win, does it make you better? Like, do you think as you come into a situation like this tonight?
Yeah, we love to win. Of course, it's that's why we're here. That's why we put in all these hours. That's why we do the hard things that are necessary to win. It's because we love it that much, and we have one goal in mind, and that's going to be our focus the whole way.
Left side, back row.
Sasha, you've talked about Bob a million times, but he's on a stretch right now again where he's just been superb. How do you know coming into a game that he is locked in? Everybody talks about his routines. We've seen him doing the Olympic lifting, which few goalies do. How impressive has he been for you?
Yeah, he just keeps impressing us how calm he is. Like, obviously if you look at him, he's so calm all the time, but then like when the game starts, he's everywhere. Like he gives us a chance to win every single night, and he's there for us all the time. So we feel really confident with him in the net, and it's great.
Up front, Adam.
Sam, just a total change of pace, but apparently today is National Rescue Dog Day. You get a goal, and I know you obviously support Benny's buddies and everything. Just how much does that? I know you've talked about it in the past, but just how much does that mean to you to support rescue animals?
Yeah, that's awesome. I actually didn't know that, so that's you just made my day. That's awesome. We've had so much success with Benny's buddies this year, and got tons of support, and it's growing a lot, and we're getting tons of traction. Tons of pets, cats and dogs have got adopted this year, and I think there's even more to come with that program. So definitely really, really excited about it.
Left side, Jameson.
For Sasha, it seems like every couple of weeks Mikkola has a play like he has tonight where he just kind of turns a lot of heads. Just how impressive is he already just with what he does defensively? And do you think there's even more room for him to grow just down the road?
Yeah, he's been really impressive. Like, for his size, he moves so well. Like, he had good stick, like defensive stick. He plays the game the right way all the time. Like, he's been great for us. So there's not too many bad things to say about him. So great guy too. So it's great to have that type of guy on your team, and he's also really funny.
Right side, third row.
Sam, this is for you. What do you think allowed you guys to have some of the space that you had breaking the puck out of the zone, especially in the first half of the game? I mean, we just talked about the play Mikkola made. That's a breakout where there's space. What allowed that to happen?
Yeah, I think we were skating well tonight. Our pace was right, and their gaps were phenomenal tonight. That allowed them to jump up and stop plays and then transition quickly. So they did a great job of keeping that good gap, and it makes it easier for us as forwards.
We have time for 2 more. Left side, second row.
Yeah, for either of you guys, on that goal where AJ scored, Carolina scores at the very end of the first period. look to try to get momentum on their side. How important was that goal to try to basically stop what they were trying to do, and just the value of getting the depth scoring that you guys have been getting, Greer getting it there, and just what you guys have seen over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, it's huge. Our depth has been incredible all year, and especially in the playoffs. Every line showing up. All our defense, Bobby obviously, but it's really has been a full team effort every single night, and it makes it a lot easier when you have every guy stepping up and playing like that. So kudos to really every single guy for stepping up for sure.
Any more questions for Sam or Alexander? No more questions. Okay, thank you.
Well, I think the math says that that's true of every team. I actually think we're pretty good if we don't. We get down 2 twice in game 3 in the Toronto series. So I don't think it affects us, but when you're on the road, I don't think it affects necessarily the other team when you get to the Final Four, but the building, right? It keeps a loud building a little more quiet.
Paul, you guys get 2 goals on the power play. Carolina hasn't given up much on their PK so far this postseason. Just what does that do for you guys, and just to be able to break through there, especially with how well they've been playing?
Yeah, that's important. This whole thing is a confidence game, so you can get to the next game feeling good about it. They're going to make adjustments. There's a lot of broken play goals in this because we have almost identical penalty kills. So there's not usually the stuff you see on TV where it's 7 passes to the seam. It's just the pucks are all contested on both teams' penalty kills. So you get a couple to go for it. You get to feel a little bit better. You get a little more confident in handling the pressure of the other team's pressure. You don't get frustrated.
Right side, third row.
Coach, you mentioned the confidence. The more you guys win, does it breed more winning? Like, do you see a difference in your team as you guys go along and win more? Just the approach to the games and how you guys feel coming into an environment like this?
I think the best growth in our team comes off losses. I think that's where we learn more. I didn't love our game tonight, but I understood it. It's a significant style change. So the game 1 is that first look at what your game looks like in a completely different opponent. So we will have to continue to build that game and get better. I thought we had some good finishes. I thought they had good chances that they didn't finish on. It's a little bit what it looks like when these 2 teams play. Sergei was very strong. It's a different style of rush game than we've seen, so we were just okay with how we handled it. So we have to make adjustments, but I maybe have felt that in our first game in each of the previous 2. We went into Tampa, won, but we scored 3 power play goals, I think, on 3 chances, and that was like 30 minutes into the game. It's like 6-2 or something like that. So the game kind of. And then we went into Toronto and we struggled with their rush offense. So we've got work to do.
Left side in the back, Mike, then Eric.
Paul, just end of the first period, what was the explanation you got on the redirect by Aho? And then how just impressed were you that did not unravel Bob, unravel your team, and then you get the big goal by AJ to get the momentum?
Yeah, they felt that there wasn't enough on the ice for them to disallow the goal. And then there wasn't enough upstairs when they looked at it to overrule the ice. I would be for allowing those goals. Given an option on the bench, I would have challenged. But I'm okay with the linesman missing offsides to allow the offense, and I'm okay with the league giving the offensive idea a little bit of room on that. And the original concept from all of this was to overturn egregious calls. They just miss, and that happens. And then you want those back. But the ones that are that tight, I'm okay with.
Stay on the left.
Yeah, just this morning you talked about expressly avoiding Bob's pregame routine. So, assuming your first look at him is during the game, what are the early indications for you that you know he's going to be in it?
I don't look for any at all. I have seen him come out and I think look off, and then something will happen in the game. And I have had moments with Sergei, especially if he didn't like one, where I went, yeah, they're not getting another one. Like he has that ability. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know anything about goaltending, and I don't insert. And because I'm hyper aware of that, I don't insert myself in it. I have a relationship with Robbie Tallis. Sergei and I and the other goalies just kind of, how you doing at the coffee machine, and that's it. I watch body language more during the regular season. I got nothing to do with whatever happens within that crease.
Right side, second row.
Paul, what was your impression of the Gostisbehere situation that led to Brad getting the 10-minute misconduct?
Yeah, I've got one. I'll be keeping that to myself. Yeah. Sure. No, take your time. Just hang on to that mic. Just drag it right across the blue line. I'm not biting on it.
You said this morning that this series could be won with gap control and that type of play. I wonder how you thought you guys handled that tonight.
I thought we were just okay, Dan. I didn't think we were great with it. But when I said that, I understood it. It's a different style that we've seen. Like Tampa and Toronto are so dynamic up the middle of the ice. They'll break off early and go. And I think by the end of the series, we had an understanding of it. This was more the double swing off the weak side that we didn't pick up very well. So this is true of Carolina and us. We probably both value puck pressure as much as anything else. And I don't want to sacrifice the puck pressure on a couple of plays to get in behind us. We're not reckless with our forecheck. It's fairly defined. But when you play a team like this and they get in behind you or they get odd man rushes, there's a detail in you're missing some sort of change of sides detail. And every team is different, so there'll be teams with center under on the breakout, there's center over on the breakout, there's a whole bunch of different ways teams do it. You just have to see it and then adjust to it. So I didn't think we were great with that adjustment. We had guys pulling off when they shouldn't, guys going forward when they shouldn't. But this isn't anything new for us. Because of the way we play, we deal with this all the time. Now, it doesn't mean we're going to get it sorted out. I think you saw the final last year. I'm not sure we ever had that thing sorted out. But we at least understand our vulnerability in the way we play, and we won't sacrifice that aggressiveness to cover off. That's what Bob's for.
Last question, left side, Jamison.
Coach, a heck of a play by Mikkola to set up that goal for Greer. Obviously, he had career high numbers in the regular season. Yeah. What's it been like watching him kind of explore that side of his game this year?
I got mocked heavily on the bench for that goal, heavily. There's a wonderful inside play to Mikkola at the line, which I abhor. We're going to do everything we can never see that again. But what Nico is kind of, and I learned this about him, his straightaway speed is incredible. Like he will be viewed as, when we signed him, I talked to two coaches about him, and that was kind of the thing, it's kind of the agility. Yeah, he doesn't, but they played completely different games than we played, and then he gets here, and he's up the ice all the time. And we enjoy that on the video the next day, showing his rush attempts. But his straight line speed is incredible. And so he's carried that speed then across the line. Wonderful play by Nozick that you're not going to see again. And then to the back door with Greer, all of it driven by the middle speed.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Just the penalty kill and the saves you made on it tonight. Special teams huge, both for and against. Just how big a factor was that tonight for you guys?
Yeah, that was big, as you said. They're a good team. They have a good team. They have good guys. So, and I thought our guys did a great job with the skating and with the whole game, complete game. So it was good fight, and we're happy with the win. We're getting ready for the next one.
How much did it help to play with the lead too throughout the game?
Yeah, definitely. So it helps, and we knew that they are play very well at home, especially, and that's important to get first one. And again, it's a series, so they have a good team. They're gonna compete, they're gonna fight, and we're getting ready for the next game.
Did you feel kind of a carryover from Game 7 since you guys really didn't have time to reset or rest?
Yeah, it was kind of quick turnaround, but like I like it. You just keep going, keep playing, and yeah, it was a good game.
How much do you relish going against other great goaltenders like Vasilevsky in the first round, Anderson in this round? Just how fun is it to you to be one-on-one with them kind of?
Yeah, it's a good challenge. They as you mentioned, they are great goaltenders, and it's fun to play against them.
Things got a little physical in the second period, especially around your net. I saw you and Kachuk talking to one of the refs at one point. How do you handle that, and just what was going through your mind as you were trying to wade through that?
No, it's okay. It's the playoffs. They try to get under the skin, so it's all right. So I can. I just focus on my things and don't try not to think about that.
Obviously, the regular season schedule can be pretty hectic. How much do you love this, just going every other day in the playoffs?
Yeah, it's again you have a good flow and you got the good schedule. I would say you just play. Don't think much about off ice or anything. You just rest, recover, get ready, and play.
Every goal you guys scored, all 5 of them, were just so crisply executed, so pretty to look at. What was your from your vantage point, how much did you enjoy just watching those goals? Nothing fluky, nothing greasy, just all.
Yeah, our guys, good guys. We got good players as well. Great group of guys, great characters, great skill guys. So it's it's fun. And the game is quick. They force us to play the hard gap game, skating game, so fast game, and we just we play our game.
Did you think that puck was kicked?
I thought so.
How do you, that can be frustrating in the moment. How do you move on from that as quickly as you
Yeah, but nothing you can do about. So it is what it is. You just focus on next one and try to put that behind.
Paul talked this morning just about your routine, the Olympic lifting, things like that. How important is that routine to making you as good as you are? And when do you remember when you started that particular one?
Yeah, I don't remember when I started. It's just I try to do my best to prepare myself for the games, to give a team chance to win, and that's pretty much it. It's not about me. It's just to give the guys best chance.
Bob, your last 4 games have been really outstanding personally. Do you feel like you're really kind of hitting your stride right now?
Again, I stay with one moment and try not to think about future or past. So it's one moment, one save at a time, and that's pretty much it.
Goals would be at a premium. So was it like erupting for 5 tonight?
Yeah, I think our special teams was big. We got a couple on the power play, and I think we didn't love our game. We liked our game. Obviously, anytime you win in the playoffs, and I think there's things we got to get better at, but anytime you put up 5, you have a really good chance to win, especially the way we play and Bobby and Het. So, we liked it.
Both power play units got a goal tonight. Obviously, they have the top PK in the playoffs right now. Just what went into that and just how big was it to break through there tonight?
Yeah, they're a really good PK, and I think we came out with a mindset and kind of hit the open guy and quick puck movement and kind of paid off. The power play struggling a little bit at the end of the Toronto series, so it's nice to get some confidence back and get a couple.
Getting the first one in this building when you're turning it around in 48 hours, I imagine that's a good way to get the fuel going a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. This is one of the toughest buildings to come into in the NHL, and they shoot a lot of pucks, get the fans buzzing in the first, and to get the lead and get a 2-0 lead after the first is huge.
Can you just kind of walk us through your goal, like getting the feed from Barkey and then kind of putting it in back in?
Yeah, we got on the power play. I think Chucky made a nice play to Barkey, and Barkey, I was just in the middle there. I found some ice and kind of let the instincts take over. That's what it is. And then, just went forehand, backhand. I was happy to see it going.
Carter, what kind of statement is this? I mean, they were undefeated at home. They had only given up 2 power play goals the entire playoffs. You guys come in and really take it to them. What kind of statement is this for the rest of the series?
It's tough. I mean, I don't know if it's a statement. They're a really good team, and they're going to come back with their best. And I think we're just trying to go in and play our game every single time. And it's tough building the play in, and to come gives us a lot of confidence that we can get a win here. And we had a tough start to the last series going down 0-2. So I think that was one thing we wanted to do this series is at least win the first one. So.
Every now and then we see Meeks make a play like that. Just what does it do for the bench when you see him flying up the ice, making Norris level plays like that?
Yeah, he's got my vote, Meeks for Norris. But yeah, he's such a complete defenseman. I think if I was on the other team, I definitely would not like playing against him. He has such a good long reach, good stick. He's such a good skater, and he's just all around great defenseman. To see him make a play like that, he's got some tricks in his bag, I think. So.
And just the value of that goal, just to get that 2-goal cushion back early in the second period.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that line has been so good for us with Nosey, Gaji, and Guersey. I mean, they're flying out there, making big plays, throwing big hits, and yeah, it was huge goal at a critical time. And yeah, credit to them. They've been awesome.
You guys obviously there was no layover from the last game. I mean, you played 2 nights later, and yeah, obviously a very efficient game.
Yeah, I think we scored from the chances we got, and yeah, we were efficient and we worked hard, and it was a quick turnover, but I think we played well.
How were important the exits tonight? I feel like they didn't spend a ton of time in your zone for most of the game.
Well,
just the exits tonight, not letting them set up in your zone.
Yeah, I think that's the way we play, and just stay tight as a 5 and not try to give in too much.
And we talked about it before, but it's that first goal, getting the opening goal. How big is that for you guys to get an early lead? It seems like in games these playoffs, when you do, things tend to go well.
Yeah, obviously it's a huge goal for us to get the lead, and nice play by Swaggy there, and just to get things going. And then I think we got a good push after that.
We've seen Marchand do a lot for you guys, but first fight here for you guys, what was it like seeing him drop the gloves?
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. He lives with emotions. He lives with the game. So, yeah, I mean, yeah.
How good was Bob tonight? I mean, eight saves on the power play, and just you know, there were times in the first period where he had to come up big.
Yeah, he's been rock solid. Just key saves when we needed him the most.
The Greer goal, explain how that sort of developed, that play. You kind of took it behind the net, and then you guys came up the ice.
Yeah, well, wasn't on the ice, but I think good defensive play. Skated puck when there was room, and couple of good passes, and short side.
On that, Meeks, you know Mikkola very well. Obviously, we know him for his defense. How fun is it to watch him make plays like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's he likes to get up the ice, so we just have to know when he's on the ice, and that was a great play by him.